Prodigy actually reached out to me about a month and a half ago, so sorry it's taking me forever to make this video. This is right around the time when the feedback was coming out, and I really appreciated Prodigy for this, but they're just like, hey, what do you want to review? Like, what do you want us to send you? And I really wanted to try out the feedback. But other than that, I basically just told him, reach out to Gannon and have him build me a bag of discs that I have to go play a course with. And he actually texted me a punishment and a score that I have to get, which I haven't even looked at yet. And I also haven't even looked at these discs yet. I'm gonna be figuring out for the first time. Now, when I told Gannon that he had to give me a score for today's video, I did let him know that at this course, about 10 down typically plays as 1,000. I think anywhere between 10 and 11 down. Because we're here at Adams Hollow Disc Golf Course, which is not necessarily the easiest course in Denver. You can see there are actually trees, but it's actually a course where they're gonna be playing the NADGT Junior Nationals in like 2 weeks. So if you're a junior, I've had some requests to play this course. Now I'm gonna take a look at the box so I know what to throw, and I'll introduce each of the discs to you on each of the holes that I play, and then we'll finally open Gannon's message after hole 1, but I'm guessing he's probably gonna say that I need to shoot anywhere between 11 and 12 down, and then we'll play the first hole of 365 days of daily uploads. If you didn't know, today, August 1st, we're starting a year of daily uploads, and we're gonna try to make them all standardized times. I'm literally shooting this the same day that it's going up, and I'm gonna try to make most of the videos come out at 3 p.m., whatever time I'm at. Thank you, Prodigy, for sending me frisbees. I appreciate when everybody sends me frisbees. I know that Zone OS title, the last video, was a little cheeky. They just sent me 6 of them, which is a lot of Zone OSs. So I just took a look at what all the discs are that they sent me, and to be honest, I'm pretty excited. It seems like a very complete bag. They did add in a disc that I was not expecting. It's a signed mid-range, but it's the only mid-range that I have that's not like an overstable approach disc, so I'm probably gonna end up actually throwing it. All right, hole 1 is straight ahead, 320 feet there. I like playing the forehand towards those trees, and I think we're actually gonna go with the feedback here. This is the new Kevin Jones release, which looks really cool. I really like the artwork that they did on this. I've heard this is pretty stable for the numbers, 9.5, -1.3. It's kind of like a farther FX2, if I understand correctly, and the FX2 is kind of like the Prodigy Firebird-ish. I don't know. I'm gonna treat this like my honor, I think. Pop it out there flat, hope it doesn't turn too much, and it gets back a little bit more to the right. Skip. Okay, it is really stable. For some reason, my stupid brain, when I see flight numbers, it goes, if it says -1.3, it's gonna turn out of the box, even though flight numbers are so wrong. And I said to treat it like my honor, and then I didn't treat it like my honor. And it was exactly like my honor, which is really good. We have a long putt. Gannon, Buhr, Spectrum, PA3, I think it's, no, 300 firm. He was saying that he's the only 300 firm one, so. Oh my God, there's so much fade on that putter. Maybe I shouldn't have warmed up with my peers. Okay. Gotta make the correction. Par is not the start that you want when you know that you probably need to shoot double digits. I'm a little nervous. This could go any direction, man. Gannon is such a wild card.
What's up? I picked out a couple Prodigy discs for Anthony to try. The goal today is a -10, which is going to be about 1,000 rated. Okay, and if he doesn't do it, he needs to jump into a pond with all of his clothes on.
Which is not good because I have to film another video after this, and I don't have a change of clothes since I moved out of the van. Okay. All right, we're going to go the D1. 13504. It's a Gannon Buhr D1, 2021 Rookie of the Year. I appreciate that he sent me the D1 instead of the D2, which means he trusts that I'm not that much of a noodle arm. Oh, that's glidey. That's some dome on it, baby. Let's go. That's clean. That's all you want on that shot. All right, not gonna lie, this is by far one of my better drives on this hole. We're gonna go PA3 approach. Oh my gosh, it's so overstable. Okay. Whew. Kind of a gimme par 4. I think I have to remember this is a Gannon bag, and Gannon always is throwing those touch of Annie out of the hand. I have to do the too, you know? Get the skip up there. Don't see it. Might be short. Yeah, I'm gonna put the call out there real quick. If there are any other pros who are watching the channel, I don't know if your sponsors would like this or whatever, but if you were able to put together a bag of like 5 discs, send them out my way, choose a line and a punishment, like a line is in a number to score, I would be down to shoot a lot more of these videos, and I feel like everyone would like them. So I'm just putting the open call out. Reach out to me in my Instagram DMs and we can make it happen. Whew. Oh, that is bad. That is really bad. I do also remember, like, I really prefer a softer, like not a soft, but a medium plastic. The firm ones, I was actually talking with David over at Apollo Disc Golf about this. I just can't deal with them as much. I have to compensate with a higher release angle and a little more spin, and I've not been doing that, so let's start. All right, hole 4 here, 327 feet, just up to the right. Slight headwind with a little right to left, so gonna go back and lean on the D1. Oh, way more stable than I thought. Okay. No, man. Good thing we had a nice easy headwind 420 on this hole. Just hit and sit. That should be good. That might be just outside the circle. Yes, my gosh. I still thought that was gonna drop too much. I think my play, honestly, is a feedback. It's like 330 feet on hyzer, but I think instead of that, we're gonna go with the FX4. Pretty neutral, so I wanna put it on hyzer and to the right, because I'm guessing it's gonna flip up. As long as it doesn't turn past flat, I think we'll birdie. This definitely feels neutral, but not ridiculously flippy, but there is a left to right wind, so I'd probably prefer to throw the feedback. Get a skip. Oh, that's really bad. I threw that low thinking it'd flip, and I was right about this. I hate when I'm right about the stability, and then I try to overcorrect with my throw. I have to trust myself. I trust flight numbers way too much on my first throws of discs. That's the first time I've ever not birdied that hole. 2 through 6. This one's 360 down there. It's kind of on a hill. There's like a gully that gets down there. So I think I'm gonna flex a forehand with a D1 all the way there. Yeah, skip. If that got any ground play, should be a decent putt. Typically, I've been able to like lean on the putter. If I can't lean on the putter, like my putting, these challenges become a lot more difficult because I'm like nervous about the putts instead of like, oh, if I get it within 35 feet, I feel pretty confident about my chances of making it. Today, I've missed way too many of those. Way too many of those. PA3 all day, 302 feet, straight ahead. Finally, threw one in the circle, I think. Still have 2 discs we haven't thrown yet, and we'll make sure to throw them. Oof. All right, get these last 2. I feel really good about getting 6 on the back. I feel a lot less good about getting 7. When I heard Gannon told me 10, I was like, 10 will be too easy. I always think when I'm throwing new discs, it's just gonna be like picking up with my own bag, and it is never, ever like that. It is always just like 3 or 4 strokes harder, and I always forget that. You know what they say about like pride being the death of whatever. You know the saying. All right, we're about to play through hole 9. Let's talk through the last 2 discs. One of them is just your good old 750 A2. 4403 overstable approach. I'd say it's more stable than even that suggests, because that suggests it's glidier than his own. And in my experience, A2 way more stable. The GT Hancock Signature Series M2 Spectrum. M2, 178 grams. This is signed by GT Hancock. We will definitely throw this. We'll probably throw this. Now you know what they are. 290 foot hole. Please, 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 I need a birdie. Okay. Well, we got an up and down, ladies and gents. So grateful to have somehow stayed in balance. Hopefully you just see an A2 come and land underneath the basket real fast. A little short. Maybe I need to be putting with the A2. I threw the PA3s a second out of frustration, and it's way over there. Okay, straight ahead of us, 322 feet. There's a little forehand, but all my forehands have come out really bad so far today, which is not good, because I was relying on that. I think we're gonna go the big hyzer over those trees. I think we're gonna go FX4 on that line. Oh, it hit a tree on the way in. Oh, it is. No wonder I didn't see it come down. Look at that. That's nuts. Straight under this trunk right here. It's right about here. Birdie. 9-4. Yes! Whew. 24 tries. Still no M2 because we got a 360 foot, slightly to the left shot, a little bit of a left to right wind. Sit down. Sit down. Oh, let's go. Great branch, great branch. This is the distance that shouldn't make you scared, but it does. 5 down, 5 to go. Okay, why did I come out here and it looked perfect and now the sky is looking all menacing? It was such perfect skies too that I was like, I don't need to bring my little camera umbrella thingy, but I did, and I'm glad I was smart. Okay, you can probably see the basket right through there. Flags waving. Finally, time for some M2 action. We'll have thrown all these guys. I'm pretty sure this is overstable. It is super beaded. When things are deeper and they're flexier plastics like this 7 whatever Spectrum, makes it feel better, so. Whoa, that's so stable. Oh my gosh, that's really overstable. I mean, that's a putt. Didn't expect it to be that overstable. But I guess, but looking at the beat, it should be. So here's a crazy thought for you. When Gannon, Buhr, one of the farthest throwers on tour, who releases everything on Anheuser, builds you a bag, it's probably gonna have some overstable discs in it. Who would have thought? It's like good though, I like throwing this type of shot. I don't like those clouds though, go away. Can't putt with this disc. That's so annoying, that felt so good. Now we can only miss one more hole. This is like an easy birdie. This is not supposed to be the one to miss. All right, I would say that this and one other are the relatively trickier holes that are still left. 350, I'm thinking feedback. Really, really need to get the right amount of turn on it and not overturn it and not underturn it. Just get there. I think it's parked. Might be 15, 20 short. Key is not think about it. I resorted to step up putt, step up putt. Don't think about the ways that it can go wrong, because I'm not correcting anyways. Not a little past where I wanted it to be, and that's way too long of a putt. Gotta be real, that's a really poor attempt. This is a very obstructed putt. There's almost not even a putt. Man, it's really gonna come down to some really bad putting. Not great driving, but really bad putting. All right, we're gonna stick with old reliable at this point. The feedback, straight there, 347. This definitely doesn't feel good, but just gonna leave something flat over there. Let it spike in. Take an easy birdie on the next hole. 17 is the one that I'm not scared of it, but get over it. Don't be a baby. Good, I'm not a baby, I parked it. So far, favorite disc, feedback. Sorry that it's the Kevin Jones disc in the Gannon Buhr Challenge. I remember loving the PA3s. I really think it's just the firmness, but so far that feedback and I have definitely been getting along. It seems to have just the perfect amount of glide for like how I want to throw it. Doesn't go too far, doesn't go too short. Might have spoke a bit too soon. Finally, a confident putt. Let's go. Never been more scared of a 28-footer. Basket all the way through there. Only like 550-ish feet, I think. It's a par 4. Are you good if I play through real fast? Yeah, that's a Gannon shot, baby. Let's go. Oh, what a good skip, too. Let's go. And just a little flex with the A2. No! Just get lucky. That was such an early release off my fingers. Honestly, because they had some blood on them. I've like popped multiple mosquitoes today. And I say pop for a reason. That have like left blood marks on my arms. That's so bad. Maybe don't throw when you got bloody mosquito fingers. Easy peasy. Lemon squishy. Dang it. That's such an undercommitted putt, dude. Oh, no. All right, hole 17, 320, straight ahead. Get this birdie, get the next eagle. I think we're gonna go M2 on a flex line through this gap, because I feel like that's kind of what Gannon would throw. Maybe A2 probably, but something like. Maybe something a little like that. I don't know. I'm just a guy who misses 20-footers. I would have never, ever, ever thought that last hole is the one that would do it. Last hole, 500 feet onto the mound. I think with the perfect shot, I can get to the base of the mound and have a jump putt up at it. We're gonna go D1, rip it on some Anheuser on enough nose down angle and height that it just glides out, pushes and skips hopefully forward towards the hill. Because that last one went about 415 and it skipped straight left. So if we can put enough ante on it that'll glide farther and then skip straight, we might be able to add that distance left to the end of it. 2 nose up. And that's the ball game, folks. I think A2, a little flexy. Oh, so much flexy. have to drive home in this crap. I'm glad there's a storm because I totally would have gone and filmed another video if there wasn't. And that would have been miserable. These shoes are gonna take a week to dry.